Hi everyone. So I feel to do another video as well about this full moon, just to give you an update. So I don't know about you guys, but it's been a bit crazy the last 2 weeks, I would think, since the eclipse season. And the eclipse season, wow, that also was crazy. That brought up all these old patterns and old resentments that may still be there. They were all coming to light, to be seen, to be heard, to be released. And then in the last weekend, just before the full moon, it was like massive downloads coming in, and it was like my third eye was like cool, way open. And so much intel coming through around really dealing with anything that any shame or guilt was also a big thing that came up just before the full moon, the day before the full moon, like feeling any guilt and just sitting with this guilt feeling and observing it, but also being able to observe it, having an awareness to observe this, that I was feeling guilty, or that there was shame there, and just being present with it, being aware enough to be present with it. There's a tendency to want to keep escaping from these things. But yeah, it was really all coming up, lots of shame, guilt, blame. I don't know if this was the general experience of everyone, but whether or not it was, what I read from other astrologers is that yes, it was a time of it's in Scorpio, so we're digging deep, going into the deep transformations of things. And Scorpio is for me, I feel like it's dark and it's deep, and but they're the zodiac sign that transforms the deepest, and it can be the quickest, but it means it's quite intense. So that's what this full moon is about. I think it's quite deep, quite intense, bringing up really deep-seated things in all of us. Maybe emotions we've not dealt with or looked at, or feelings of deep patterns, even deep patterns that you may have been going on for some time. They're also coming to light, I think, for you to hold space for and give yourself some love and attention. And by that I mean, I feel like I say it a lot, so it's losing its meaning. But I mean, just give yourself, pause, be with yourself, maybe put your hand on your heart, hand on your belly, wherever you feel to, and just connect to that space and just be with whatever's there. Go in, see your child self there, and just be with them, whatever age. Sometimes it's a teenager that's there, so you be with her, be with him, and just understand, try to find compassion and understanding for why these behaviors, maybe you're doing them in the reality still, why they're still coming up, and just hold compassion for yourself with it. And let go of the should've, would've, could've's, let go of mistakes, and maybe come into this acceptance that everything is exactly as it's meant to be, and that actually it's perfectly perfect. And maybe you're not sure why everything's unfolded as it has, maybe little mistakes even. Sometimes we go over these right and wrong thinking, if you're anything like me, thinking what's right and wrong, going backwards or forwards over it. And it's actually, maybe just let that go and just accept that everything is right. And even if something feels like a mistake to the mind, that actually maybe it's right, and I just have no understanding of why. I can't maybe see the higher picture or the higher perspective at that point in time. So yeah, just hold space for all that arises with full open arms and acceptance of it. And accept yourself. Sometimes I even like to think, give yourself a hug on the inside, really just do that and give yourself love. And this is how we start to dissolve these patterns, is through loving ourselves, back to ourselves. So I'm thinking about launching a online workshop, or not workshop, but an online course about all this. So if you may be interested and you would want to know more about it, just send me an email to emma@emmalj.com, or you can DM me on Emma_Louise_Q. I'd be happy to hear from you and let me know what your thoughts are on that. Okay, that's my little update. See you. Bye.